And it's going to be a vulnerable conversation. We're going to get into the depths of both of our addictions, struggles, things that we've overcome. Hopefully that it can show you that anything is possible for you. Growth gang, welcome back to another growth talk. We're in a familiar place, but with a new face. I've got my brother, Travis. This is a very important conversation for me, and it's gonna be a vulnerable conversation. We're gonna get into the depths of both of our addictions, struggles, things that we've overcome. Hopefully that it can show you that anything is possible for you. We're not special.
Absolutely
You can
not.
put us on a pedestal all that you want, just two guys who on the daily are trying to figure life out, trying to grow, and we both believe in the mission of Growth Gang. And so we've come together to grow together and in hopes to inspire you to do the same. So I've definitely had my struggles with addiction. So I'll just set the floor. You know what I mean? Get us comfortable for a little context. This man's never done anything like this.
Absolutely
He's
not.
really stepped outside of what he would consider his comfort zone to come and do this. And you know what I mean? He's gonna be nervous. I'm nervous. We're all nervous. Nobody's perfect. And that'd be maybe another lesson to take away from this is sometimes you just gotta dive in and allow your blessings to be bestowed upon you. Sometimes our fears will push us and navigate us away from what was truly meant for us. So today we've chosen to not operate in fear. He literally said, he's like, man, I'm on my way, like, fuck it.
No fear,
no
bro.
fear, bro.
Yeah.
So I'll set the floor, like, you know what I mean? I've definitely had my share of shit, and before we, you know what I mean, start just trying to make this all about extracting, you know what I mean, your information, I'll get vulnerable first. I've had trouble with, like, I've smoked crack, had a real problem with crack at one point. There's been times where, like, because I sold dope, like literally locked myself in an apartment, smoked whole 9 packs at a time and shit. Like, it's just, ugh. It's one of the most disgusting things for me though. I actually hate that shit. But there is one thing that I love, and I fight my love for that every day, because my love for myself and my loved ones and my mission is now stronger than the love for that comfort that my addiction to opiates brought me. And like, I was addicted to lean for a long time. There was a point where I was screeing, which for anybody who doesn't know is like, you bust down, like we used to use, what are those?
The cards that you like bust the pill up with?
No, those came out after.
Yeah.
We were using, they're like the clamps. Like the clamps that turn into each other and they have like the little lines through them, like tighten.
Yeah, like the pill crusher.
Yeah. So I would use those to scree, which basically means busting lines. Fucking bro, there was a point where I would do up 4 Oxy 80s at a time into a couple lines, and over the course of like 45 minutes, sniff them all.
Holy shit, bro.
That's how bad my tolerance got and how deep I got into my addiction with Oxys.
For sure.
It was hectic. And like, bro, like, honestly, like, and not that I have anything against it, like, you know what I mean, if you want to go the route of Suboxone or methadone and that helps you, as long as you have the wherewithal to understand that that is a substitute and it is also harming you and you do need to get off of it, but it can be a pattern disruption and create that space and help with the detox to get off of opiates.
Well, it's dangerous medically. It's dangerous medically to detox sometimes by yourself without anything to help you kind of get through that physical addiction, right? Because you have a physical
that's
addiction,
what I mean.
right?
Like, yeah, when you,
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off,
like, no, this, you know what I mean, it's a conversation. This ain't me talking. Like when, like for instance, like when you're smoking crack, you just gotta put the fucking pipe down.
Honestly,
You just gotta put the pipe down.
You got a choice, bro.
Come out of the psychosis for 24 hours and start to make better decisions.
Yeah.
There's not, well, it's not completely true. Like there is, you know what I mean? Like if you smoke crack every day for fucking like 2 years, like there is a bit of a physical dependency to it, but not like opiates, not like alcohol, not like benzos. Like you don't need a medical detox. You don't need you know what I mean, a medically assisted intervention to separate you from that without dying.
Yeah.
So like that was like the biggest problem for me. But bro, I was so in denial about the fact that I was a drug addict, because like I sold crack, but I sniffed oxys. So like I thought I was
better.
I still thought I was big man. I wasn't a fucking junkie or nothing, right? Like, and because I was making so much money, I mean, I never had to crawl for it or anything. So like it never really hit me like that until I ended up in fucking jail. And you know, I mean, I'm in what they would call like the welfare cell, because like when you first land on a fucking range, like you're just thrown in a double cell. You're lucky if you even get a fucking mattress.
Okay.
And I was in Exeter Road in London, and fucking bro, luckily my cellie knew what was happening.
Yeah.
Like he you know what I mean?
He had you. Like,
he had my back for real. Like he helped me change my bedding and stuff, cause like bro, I was shitting myself, pissing myself, puking everywhere. And like
shaking, bro.
Like shaking like a leaf. Colder than you've ever been in your life, but sweating through everything. Like it's something I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Straight up, like it's actually fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And like I almost died, like dead ass, almost died. There was a day where like I thought, like I was telling my cellie like, yo, like fuck, you gotta write my mom or something and tell her like I love her and shit, like, because I thought I was done.
Yeah, well, it feels like you're dying, right?
Yeah. Well, and they wouldn't give me methadone, which like I'm kind of grateful for after the fact, like after I had survived it, because that would have been something else that I had to get myself off of, and it can be difficult. And like if you're, you know what I mean, if you're on a Suboxone or a methadone program and you're watching this or you're considering getting on it, you should know your doctor is in no way setting up a system where you wean yourself off of it. They're upping your dose constantly.
They're just a bigger dope dealer.
They're straight up. Like the studio in Oshawa, you got the methadone clinic downstairs.
Yep.
There's a reason that guy drives the C whatever AMG Benz.
Yeah.
He's selling dope.
Yeah, he ain't out there helping people. That's for sure.
No, he's selling dope. It's crazy. And like, so you should know that these are, like I said, pattern disruptions and ways to medically create some distance between you and the dependency of something that perhaps you know what I mean, you have to get from the street.
Yeah.
If you're on fentanyl or you know what I mean, you're doing drugs that you have illicit drugs that you have to get from the street. It's definitely, that helps with all of that for sure. But you need to know as an individual and as a man that you will be the one who has to get you off of that. The doctor will not be the one to do it. As long as you come in every day, he gets his payment, and he will not be stopping that.
Absolutely not.
I haven't met anybody actually that was like, yeah, man, my guy's trying to get me down CCs, blah, blah, blah. It's like every story is like, yeah, they're trying to put me up another 20 fucking CCs or 20 grand. Like, I don't even know how it works with Suboxone, but like with methadone, they're trying to put me up to 100 something CCs today. Da, da, da. It's like, holy fuck, they're trying to cook you.
Yeah, but they just want you as a zombie, bro.
You're gonna be cooked, straight up. And like every time I always see a guy that got his dope, like especially in the pen too, because Suboxone's big in the pen.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Big,
huge.
bro. Like I was actually, since we're being fully transparent, it's funny because I've never really been able to like be this transparent. I won't lie, because I haven't had a conversation like this.
No,
it's very personal development and strong man centered, and like I'm leading from, you know what I mean, a place that I've gotten myself to,
for sure,
not discussing the stuff that I've had to go through to get here.
Yes.
So this is like,
it's a different focus. You're having a different focus of the conversation.
So like Suboxone. So Suboxone in the pen, they don't give you pills. They give you what looks like a Listerine strip.
Okay.
And it's crazy because like there's people, like if you come into the pen and you're a punk, you will be forced to be put on the Suboxone program whether you did drugs or not, so that you can bring it back to the range. And if you don't make it back, you're in trouble. But bro, like literally, like you put a mill of that, and it's crazy because you put it in a spoon in water and let it dilute, and then you sniff the water.
Oh my God.
It's fucked.
You know, I'll be a little vulnerable right now too. So when I did my time, because I did some time in jail, right? So when I did my time, there was still methadone, right? They didn't switch it to Suboxone. These guys would go take the methadone and come back and puke it up, bro. Fucking terrible, man. But that's how dark it gets, right? Like that's how dark it gets in there. Is like you're willing to do almost anything.
Yeah, you know? Especially for an escape. Like you really realize how much, like on the road, like you can tell yourself different stories about what your addiction does for you. Yeah. And there's purely an escape.
100%.
It's like, oh my God, I can escape like my current state. It's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Do anything. It's like, yo, you got sleepers? Fuck, I'll sniff them. Like anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, so where did you do your time?
I did my time in Lindsay. Yeah, I did my time in Lindsay. Yeah.
So you never went to the pen, eh?
No, I skipped the pen. Yeah.
Honestly, it's not something to skip. Like not trying to promote this.
No.
But like, if you're facing, like, if you've been found guilty and you're about to get sentenced, and they're giving you
2 years less?
plus less a day, you might want to punch somebody in the fucking face, straight up. Because I don't want to promote it, but if it's something that you're in, man, the pen is so different.
Yeah.
Like, you wear your own clothes.
Yep.
You got your own cell.
For sure.
You get a TV.
They have courses. Don't they have like courses?
Oh yeah, no. If you want to better yourself, you want to do full-time schooling, everything, that's all available to you there. They have a full gym there. You wear your own clothes. You got a TV, stereo, N64 in your cell. Like, it's
back in the '90s in your cell playing N64. Yeah.
Literally, and it's funny because that's where I left video games myself. Like, the last video game I ever really fucked with was like Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't, you know what I mean? I'm not a gamer. Like, I never really found that. It actually puts me to sleep. Like, you could confuse me for being on the heroin knot if we try and play video games together, because I'll be like this, straight up. Like, I fall asleep. There's something in my brain that will not allow me to stare at that screen.
For sure.
And so, yeah, like, it was kind of neat that way, because, like, that's where I left video games. So, like, it wasn't a big digression for me. Like, all these guys that are playing all these new crazy graphics Call of Duty games and all, you know what I mean, all that shit, like, it was probably like a little bit of an L, but for me it was like, well, this is where I left video games, so whatever.
Yeah.
And like, so it's pretty cool. Like, you can cook your own food. Like, bro, canteen in there, you can order chicken, all kinds of shit. You can cook your own food in there. Like,
yeah.
It's different. It's different. And like, it actually creates a space for you to better yourself too. I won't lie. Like, because Canadian, like, if you're not in Canada, like, you know what I mean, probably a very different version of where you would go to prison. So
100%, yeah.
Canada, man, prison here is soft as fuck. Like, obviously, if you end up in like a max unit, or you go to Collins Bay Max or anything like that, like, very different story. I'm not gonna try and take away from guys that have had to do hard time here.
No.
But like, for the most part, if you land in a medium or a minimum, Disneyland. Like, it's soft as pudding, straight up. Like,
yeah.
It's actually not bad at all. But yeah, like, I detoxed off of oxys for the first time in Exeter Road in a welfare cell. Like, this is like, I never ended up going to the pen or anything that time. Like, it was another time. But like, man, it was fucked. But like, I never ended up, they wouldn't offer me the methadone program or anything like that. Like I said, like, after not dying, I was grateful for that. At the time, I was not.
For sure.
I was like, what do you mean you're offering everybody else in here a methadone program? Like, willing to sign them up, anything. I was like, but the nurse wouldn't even hear it from me.
Well, it sounds like somebody was looking over you.
No,
you know?
Definitely.
Someone was like, yo, no,
don't give God
him that.
Was
don't
like,
give him that.
no, he has to, like, I sent him here to get off of something, not to get onto something else. And he's gonna survive, so it'll be okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a crazy time. So like, for you, like, obviously, like, addiction, like, for me, addiction started like really soon.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah. So I'll just wrap my kind of side, and then we'll get into. I want to get into.
We're conversing, right?
Yeah, but
that's what we're doing.
Like, for me, like, weed has always been my biggest problem. And I think that might fuck up most people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Weed has always been the largest issue for me, because like, after smoking crack, after doing oxys and sipping lean the way I did, I was always trying to get to that place.
Yeah.
Like, the obsessive, like, continuing to smoke came from the crack, and wanting to get myself to a place of like opiate high with the weed. Got crazy, bro. I smoke, when I smoke gravity bongs. Yeah. Like, we call them pissers or buckets.
Buckets, yeah.
Fucking, I still...
Turns you into a bucket. No?
Yeah, straight up. But it, like, and, you know what I mean, for anybody watching, not a lot of people really know what it is, and I get that, like, unless you're really, like, hanging out with the guys, but grabba. So there's, like, a unrefined tobacco leaf that, like, Jamaicans typically put into their weed and their blunts and stuff.
It's basically just like a cigar. It's cigar tobacco.
It's a little bit more potent, but like, so I actually got addicted to putting that in the bowls with my weed.
Oh, okay.
Because like, bro, like, you feel like your feet are gone, you're drooling, like, it's fucked. Like, it actually gets you to that place, which in hindsight, like, looking back, like, opiates probably would have been a better route. Like, even like intravenously, like, using my lungs to get opiate high was not the way to go. And because
using your veins ain't no way to go either, bro. There's no coming back.
I think it would have probably done less damage on my body.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I'm probably fucking tripping.
Yeah, I think you might be kind of going off topic there.
Yeah, I think I'm fucking tripping. But yeah, like that was my biggest problem, and like that's been my like most recent frontiers. Like I'm probably only 2 weeks off the weed now.
Okay.
Like I'm running something like, I'd have to look it up, but I think it's like 560 days opiate free.
Okay.
And I'm pretty fucking proud of that.
Yeah, no,
like,
you should be, bro.
fucking,
Even no matter what, one day, bro. One day.
Yeah, one day's enough. Like just
Yeah.
honestly, like even if you don't got 1 day in, but you can see that sobriety would be better for you, I commend you on that.
100%. If you're here watching this and you have like 2 hours and you're high right now, just if you see the future and know that that's possible, you can do it, right?
No, if you see the future and want that for yourself too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You may not even think that it's possible at this point because like you got a lot of barriers and a lot of demons to fight to get yourself out of it.
100%.
You know what I mean? We've all been there and back several times, most of us.
Yeah.
But like anything's possible, literally. Like I know people who like you could completely have written off.
Yeah.
Like my brother Tyler.
No, that's crazy. I was about to say my brother Peter, bro.
Yeah,
He's a year and something clean, like year and like 2 months clean, bro. This guy was literally shooting meth up, bro.
No, I seen him like when I was walking through the Oshawa Center Mall like a week ago. He was at a cell phone kiosk.
Yeah.
And I like he doesn't know me like that, but like I just know from seeing your guys' pictures together. I was like, oh fuck, it's Travis's brother.
Yeah.
And he looked good.
Yo.
You know what I mean? And like the last time I was kind of really around, I had never really met him.
No.
But he was going off on the crack thing when you guys were at your mom's.
That's right.
Over by the police station.
Yes. Yeah.
So like fucking like I knew, you know what I mean, he was having his problems and shit.
That's where it started. But yeah, that's when it started for him, right? He got like deeper and deeper and deeper. This man had cellulitis like 5 times, probably on his deathbed like 3 times. But you seen him. He looked good.
No, he looked good.
You see him on the street though when he was doing that, you'd be like, he's done.
Yeah.
He's done.
No, same with my brother Tyler. Like picking his fucking face. Like Tyler was smoking and shooting fentanyl.
Yeah.
Smoking crack, shooting meth, smoking meth. Like basically like all of the worst things all at once. And like to a degree where it's like he's gone.
Yeah.
Like I was in a position where like I was mourning my brother while he was still on his feet.
100%.
You know what I mean? And like I can literally say like that's somebody I should probably aim to get on here too.
For sure.
Like fucking is he's living in Perry Sound, got a new girl. He's got full custody of all because his old lady's a junkie. Yeah. He's got full custody of his kids. He's got a great job making like $35 an hour. His old lady owns a house. Like really got his shit together. And like he looks great. Yeah. Man's
he's probably looking after himself, you know.
Man's jacked. Yeah, he's taking care of himself. Like I couldn't be more proud of him. Like that's one guy that like I honestly thought like he's not coming back. Yeah. Like and you know what I mean? And I hate to say that, but at least now I have the data, you know what I mean, as a man, especially on the mission that I'm on, to know that no, you can't write anybody off. Hell no. They could literally be picking their face off, talking to the fucking demons. Yep. And a year from now, be the best person you ever met in your life and strong. And, you know what I mean? And we often end up pretty mission based. Like we want, you know what I mean?
We want results. You want results. You know what I mean? Like mission based. Like you want results when you're going to do something, right?
No,
you want
exactly.
the results.
Like, and it's funny because like we get obsessive and we chase things because of like how, you know what I mean, how we are in our addiction. So I want to move on to you. I know that you got to get a little bit vulnerable about where you're currently at with things. Yeah. And it's not, you know what I mean? The state of the union isn't the greatest. So I want you, so what was your drug of choice?
Drug of choice,
like
everything.
What's your demon?
So my demon is crack cocaine. That's my demon, right? The one that leads to that though is alcohol, always.
So like, you know what I mean, when you're in your strength and you're not feeling to be fucking smoking dope, you know what I mean, if you get to drinking and stuff, then, you know what I mean, you start contemplating calling your guy type shit.
100%, right? Like, so I start drinking, and then that kind of inebriates me enough to be let go
Yeah.
and say, okay, I'm gonna call my guy.
Let go of your principles.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
no, exactly. Just like
morals and principles are out the window, and the drugs are on their way.
100%, right? So, like today, like I said, I'm gonna be honest, right? And I hope that everybody can appreciate this. Like I had a drink this morning, right? But I feel like that was just nerves, and I have nothing else really to go to help me with those nerves, right? Because so my coping skills aren't there right now.
Bro, the fact that you were honest about it, you could have lied to me. I would have had no way of fucking knowing. No way of knowing. And he didn't, not that, I can't say he didn't know that to me, because like we're brothers, so we do owe that honesty to each other.
100%.
But he didn't.
Yeah.
Like, truth be told, man to man, like he didn't have to fucking look at me and be like, yo, listen, like I'm coming to do this because like I need this. I know how it's gonna serve other people. I'd love to come and have a conversation with you. I believe in what you're doing with Growth Gang. I really want to be a part of it. It's like I did have a drink this morning, and it's only been 2 days since, since I was doing dope.
Yeah.
So like, it's not like, but it's like he said, like 1 hour, 1 day doesn't it, or even just the intention. Like I respect the shit out of it. And it's important for people to see true vulnerability from strong guys, because not a lot of us are willing to show that. Our ego will not let us explain like our true position and where we stand. Like we all want to act like we're doing better than we are.
100%, because we want to, right? We want to do better. We want to do better.
It is our aim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the problem. Like, it's not even from like a place of malice or like trying to be so misleading. It's like, man, like I want this for myself. I know you want this for me. Like I want you to be able to believe in me. I want you to find strength in me.
Yeah.
So like it is easier to not admit that we're being weak when we are.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like fuck, when I was at my dad's in Nova Scotia, man, I felt all the way off. And this was just like I got back. Today's what? December 11th. I got back November 19th. So not that long ago for me either.
No.
I'm very fortunate that I didn't do opiates. I would be lying if I didn't try and figure out how to get some.
100%. Well,
like I almost went to that Aberdeen camp. I almost did.
Yeah.
I almost did. Like, and then I realized, like, from a place of strength, and like, if I could send a message out to my former self, thank you for having that strength in that moment. Because, like, bro, if I would have done that, like, if I would have got my hands on an oxy, well, I was checked out at my dad's with absolutely nothing going on, no mission, no bills, nobody depending on me, no calling, no nothing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be sitting here right now. I wouldn't be. I would be probably on my way to Aberdeen.
For sure. Or you'd be fucking sketched out in some fucking other house, you know?
Yeah.
Like, or just fucking
somewhere I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, none of us are exempt. And this doesn't come from a place of like, I've made it so far above all of that I feel like I can preach from my ivory tower now. Like, fuck no. We're just some guys who don't got it all figured out, but we're willing to get vulnerable, because like if this becomes the survival guide and the fucking roadmap for you, then my hardships and all the things that I've struggled through are for something. And like that means a lot to me. Like I've often denoted in my life, like if I can't turn these traumatic experiences into teachings that I feel like could create a space and a shift and an awareness and a paradigm shift for other fellas, it's like, well, what did it serve?
Well,
like getting back to like, you know what I mean? Getting back to baseline. Like I always just felt like my people are just waiting for me to go off the rails again. But like now that I've actually armed myself with a mission, and there's like a purpose larger than myself as to why we remain strong and in our power, and why we're choosing not to tap out, as I call it, and you know what I mean, not to hit the escape hatch and have a drink or do a line or, you know what I mean, pop a pill or whatever it is. Like that's all I can really kind of hope for people. So we don't got it all figured out.
No.
Just willing to be vulnerable and share some life stories and show you that, you know what I mean?
You're not alone. You're not alone.
Yeah, you're not alone.
No,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Not alone in this.
No.
You are not alone in this.
No.
Like, and that's like, I know I do a lot of talking, but
it's all good. It's all
good. Anyway, with you, like, you know what I mean, you said your go-to demon was crack, you know what I mean, and then your segue into that is alcohol.
Absolutely.
So just a little like on the outside looking in, like I've known Travis for a long fucking time, like kind of since as long as I can remember, really.
Fuck yeah.
Like fucking.
That's not very long. No. all right. Sorry. Go.
No. But like, I've watched a lot happen. I remember when the jail thing happened. You want to talk a little bit about that? Because I think
let's get into that. Yeah.
I think that and I could be wrong, and I would like you to tell me. You know what I mean? Like, is there any harbored feelings around that lead you into these places with your addiction, or is it other stuff?
Absolutely. Well, there's always other stuff. Yeah. There's always something else that you're gonna find, especially day-to-day life. But like even like let's go back, like when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like growing up, my mom took me away from my dad. They ran away with me to British Columbia. My mom was an alcoholic. I had no coping skills, no foundation to grow from. Right? So it's like. So and then live the life that I live. So you can go all the way back, right? And there's millions of reasons why I could use, right? But like you're right. You're with the jail thing. I think it contributes to it by like feelings of not worth. I'm not worthy. I know I'm worthy, but that's like kind of the train of thought that I have.
No, like it's like an old program that it's like an old song that just won't stop playing in our heads, unfortunately. Like even as strong as I get and as much as I position myself in my personal power and stuff, there's always that little like, you don't deserve this.
Yeah.
You're not that guy. You're a piece of shit. You're just a fucking loser, bro.
Yeah.
Like that, that kind of will never fade. I think it just gets better at having more data to be like, are you fucking stupid? I am him.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Like,
that's
who
it.
are you talking to? Like that was a big thing for me, I want to say real quick, is like, when I was able to denote that the inner junkie in my head is not me. Like this guy that's selling me fucking dreams, he's a hell of a salesman, and he's strong. He's doing push-ups all day, every day. He's on steroids, and like he's a master manipulator.
100%.
And he can convince me almost all the time that I should do things that will bring me comfort in the moments, but long term just be catastrophic for my life. So like, sorry, I kind of got a little sidebar there. So
it's all good. Yeah. So like you were asking if like that the stint in jail, if it hasn't, obviously it has a big effect on my ability to cope, or get through those initial feelings of like, I should go use, or shit, everything's shit, so I'm not worthy, so I'm not going to try to work on myself because of what happened. You know what I mean? Because
that feeling worthy of moving into a better version of yourself, like they call it self-sabotage. For me, it's like self-punishment. It's like
or self-loathing.
Like I'm condemning myself for things that I've done, that maybe the world doesn't even know about, behind the scenes, stuff like that. And it takes away from my self-worth.
For sure.
It makes it really hard to live a principle-based life where I make decisions from a place of strength.
Absolutely.
So that little junkie in my head, he gets pretty fucking powerful in there, what I mean? He's pretty convincing, and a lot of the time, he ain't even talking shit. Like they're like, what I mean? Like it's like you were saying, like all the way back to your childhood, and like it could be denoted as an excuse or a reason to use or whatever, but really it's how our psyche was formed. You know what I mean? It's how our emotional intelligence, as individuals has grown over the years and stuff like that. And like it really takes like some intentional rewiring to really get in front of that.
Absolutely.
And to fucking understand that it's like, okay, I'm not that.
Yeah.
I'm not the voice in my head trying to convince me that I'm not, and I'm not the sum of my past fuck ups. That as a man, I'm the only one who can move into my personal power and my strength and decide that I deserve more, I can be more, and I can offer more to the world as a strong man than some fucking weak person who's doing nothing but taking away from it.
Yeah.
So like that's been a big thing for me.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to the jail thing, like you comfortable talking about what you went in for?
Yeah. So
because like I think that can be, like that's kind of more what I'm digging at.
Yeah.
It's not, what I mean?
It's not the jail that did it.
Yeah,
it's not the jail.
It's not the jail.
Anybody
it's
can go
the
to
why
jail.
You went to jail.
Yeah.
Like, what I mean? Does that you know what I mean? Do you have any harbored feelings around that situation? Do you still, you know what I mean? Maybe there's some guilt there, or like.
Yeah, there's always guilt. Okay, so yeah, what I went in for originally, the first charge was murder too, right? And complete accident, right? Complete accident. I was with my brother, some shit happened, some shit popped off. I punched this guy, he died. Underlying health issues, right? But in that moment, I remember in that moment, I just thought my life is over, right? So like that traumatic experience of my life is over because I just fucking, in my thoughts and my feelings, this is how I felt about the situation, and I just killed this man.
Yeah, I just did the
worst thing.
Yeah, the one unforgivable motherfucking thing.
100%, right? Or suicide. It's either suicide or murder, the two worst things you can do, right?
Yeah, just took a life.
By my hand, right? So that was hard. That was hard. And going to jail and everything, it was almost deserving. Like I felt like, yeah, this is what I deserve, right? This is what I get. But my addiction started before that, right? Like actually it was kind of the addiction's fault. I shouldn't even have been there. If I wasn't an addict and I wasn't like looking to get drunk and I wasn't looking to get high, I wouldn't have been there.
We're out in the streets doing your, you know what I mean? Doing your thing and pursuing what you're pursuing, that you probably wouldn't have been in that place at that time.
Exactly. But yeah, 100%. There's definitely some guilt. And then there's also not just guilt, but it's more like I didn't mean to. You know, it wasn't like I was out there going to kill people. You know, and it's like, and I felt like I was
not even like you plotted to do it. It was just like
yeah, bro. And like,
it happened.
So it's like it's unfair too. So it's like guilt, but it's also like unfair.
Yeah, it's like why did this happen to me?
Why, right? But like that always comes back down to somebody, like whatever your higher power is, whoever you believe in, they put you in places. And these situations happen for a reason.
Yeah, no, it's all molding you.
100%, right? Like, and it could be like not just from my side, but my brother's side, and then the guy that died, like fucking God bless his soul, you know, like the guy that died.
Honestly,
you know, maybe he didn't want to be here anymore.
Could have been a lesson for his mom. You never know.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean. We're instruments in God's game.
100%.
And like it couldn't be farther from the truth. And like I really realized that like with my prison and like going to prison and everything, because like I went to prison for something I didn't even fucking do.
Yeah.
So like that was really tough, and it was tough charges too. Like if it wasn't for like my young, like he's not my real brother, but like my young boy Dre doing life and showing up the same day. Actually, we'll talk about that after. I think I want to share that story with you. But like, bro, like that's why I know God is real. We can, you know what I mean? We can keep it fucking wide for anybody who's got their differentiating beliefs and stuff. This guy right here, I believe in fucking God. Cause like I just had so many undeniable things happen, but I want you to continue on. So fucking, you're feeling the guilt, you know what I mean? You're feeling the like, holy fuck, like why did this happen to me?
Absolutely.
Like it's not like you were even like carrying a gun or out there with a knife or something. Like
my intentions were not there to do that.
No, you didn't have any premeditated decisions that would have aligned you with being able to commit that violent act. You literally hit somebody, and because of underlying issues and how it happened, that happened.
100%.
So like I could definitely see, you know what I mean, how you would land there. Like especially in the moments, you know what I mean? Like for me too, like it's like fucking looking up at God. Like what the fuck, bro? The fuck did I do?
Yeah.
That, you know what I mean? That what the fuck? Like I don't fucking deserve this.
Yeah.
So like it's not even just the guilt. Like, but that's why like I wanted to ask about is because you know what I mean? Like can't openly talk about, but like I don't know what that would feel like to have, you know what I mean, to have taken a life and have to. It's one thing to take a life, but like another to have to sit down and really go through like a period of time where you're in jail and have nothing to do but think about what you did.
Yeah.
Like so, like I think that could be really fucking tough.
It was tough, and you know what? Like Lindsay, shit, it's fucking worst jail in fucking all of Ontario, maybe even all of Canada. I don't know, right?
I would wager it's the worst one.
Yeah, absolutely. Like they don't offer any help. There is no like actual therapy help to get you. Like they're just like, you're a piece of shit. You know, this is what you did, so just go to your cell.
Crazy lockdowns and stuff.
Oh yeah, I was in during those lockdowns too. Right?
Understaffed lockdowns.
Yeah,
all this bullshit. Like they're always claiming there's not a white shirt, so they can't let us out on the range, and like crazy. Lindsay's fault, bro. You spend a lot, like you might as well be in solitary.
Yeah.
Because like you spend a lot of time just locked up in your cell, bro. Because they do not let you out. So yeah, like feeling the feelings of guilt.
Yep.
Feeling the why the fuck me, and having to sit down and deal with that.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I mean, whether, you know what I mean, you've really consciously considered it or not, that has a huge emotional residual effect that is still affecting you today, whether you're conscious of it or not.
100%.
Like,
Even
huge.
like before I started talking about it, I was like, fuck, I don't want to talk about this without a drink. You know what I mean? Like, so that was like my initial thought, like, fucking no, I like don't want to talk about it. So it's buried so deep that I can't even talk about it unless I'm in, like drunk or high.
Yeah,
right.
Unless you can soothe yourself into some place where you don't have to be like fully consciously fucking handling all the emotions and all the everything. Like, it's like me, like when I have to explain like what happened with my son's mom, and you know what I mean, all that's like, fuck, like I actually have a hard time doing it now because I don't have that tap out after.
Yeah.
Like if we talk about it and I can just go smoke a blunt after, I'll be all right in 20 minutes. You know what I mean? I hit the little reset. Now that has a residual emotional effect on me for days.
Yeah.
Like I'll literally be agitated and like 2 days after talking about it, be like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And just be like, oh my God, I'm still fucking pissed about that. Like,
yeah. I think sometimes though, like allowing that emotion to kind of come through and just actually feeling it is good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say there? You know what I mean?
It is like, that's the problem with, you know what I mean, with self-soothing all the time, you know what I mean, with substances and stuff, is like, you only like yeah, you know what I mean, you got it tucked in a box in the attics and you don't really got to deal with it so much.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, like, whether you're conscious of it or not, man, like it has an emotional home in us. And if we never really open it up, like that's what happened with me, and like why I wanted to start this is like the men's group in Tulum. Like when I fucking up and moved to Mexico there before they deported me back, fucking I got invited to the men's group called Mentorship.
Okay.
And like I literally, like when a guy in the gym, like who's like, yo, you gotta come, da da da, and I was like, he's like, why? He's like, you're not gonna come, are you? And I was like, why you say that? And he's like, you're looking at me like I'm trying to pitch you on something fucking cheesy, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you are. And he's like, nah, bro. He's like, do I look like a strong man to you? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, do you think I'd invite you somewhere fucking cheesy, bro?
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And he's like, so you're coming? And I was like, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
So I went and, you know what I mean, met the founder, Evan Seinfeld, and everything. Cool fucking dude. He's a rock star. Lives in, like, from LA and shit. Lives in Tulum now.
Okay.
And fucking, so I went in there. It's 20 fucking guys, and it's almost like an AA meeting, but like rather than my name's Don McBride and I'm an alcoholic, or my name's Don McBride and I'm an addict, say my name's Don McBride and I'm a man. And they do this little like chant once you say you're a man.
Yeah.
Because we're all there to support each other, what we're internally dealing with as men.
For sure.
And fucking, bro, I cried and cried and cried like I've never cried before.
Yep.
And
around these big, strong men.
Other dudes, like other cats were like, until that moment, had always wanted to hold my eggs with, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm tough too, you know what I mean? Like, and like, it's too bad that men like me grow up under the fucking, the misconception that vulnerable takes away from strength, when true strength is actually being able to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
And like I never understood that. You know what I mean? Like I know you really fuck with my pops, and like I love him too.
Yeah.
And he's gonna watch this, so I'm not gonna say too much. But like he wasn't exactly leading from a place of example.
No.
He has a lot of really good advice and a lot of great words for you and stuff. But if you're looking for somebody who's like, and he's a great man. Like if you're looking for an example of like a selfless great man and somebody who's there to help other people and works hard, he's that guy.
For sure.
But like, as far as like just like giving advice around things that I was going through, because like as much as like he felt like he'd been through a lot of the things that I'm going through in his own ways, he hadn't.
No.
Never been to prison, never, you know what I mean, never been involved in any of that stuff. So like he always just had best wishes and stuff, but like he wasn't really leading by example. And so like we never really got into these like vulnerable places where like he would have told me like, yo, the true strength of a man is like being able to be vulnerable and open up about these things and stuff.
Yeah.
He just never really led by example. So like it was different when I had other strong men look at me in my face being like, this is what strength is. Like, bro, let it out. And like, you know what I mean? Because I'd really been through some shit. Like, you know what I mean? I haven't seen, like, I have an eight-year-old son who's going to be 9 in February.
Okay.
I haven't seen him since he was 2. Like, haven't physically touched him, you know what I mean, been around him, or, you know what I mean, been able to hold him since he was 2.
Yeah.
And like, fucking kills me. Especially like on the mission that I'm on, where I'm trying to build up men to be stronger men and stuff.
For sure.
Well, a lot of that is being a good father.
Yeah.
So like, I always felt like a fucking hypocrite. It's like, man, like, do I have the right to pursue this mission that God has put me on? This is like, God put me on this. There's no way to fucking skirt around that.
No.
This is a divine mission that I was placed on. Every time I try and stray away from it, I get kicked the fuck down until I figure out and recalibrate and get back onto the mission, and then my life starts aligning again.
Yeah.
So like, I can tell you, like, it definitely, it's not just my own mission. It's from God. So like, but yeah, like, I kind of getting lost in the sauce there a little bit. A lot of emotions coming up. You know what I mean? Talking about this kind of shit. But yeah, like, they really helped me with my son. You know what I mean? Because like, there were 3 men in there, very similar situation. Like, even Evan's like, he's like, bro, I have a son your age that I haven't seen. He's like, I told a woman, you know what I mean, I did not, you know, because like, it was just like a groupie. Like, he was literally on tour, fucked some groupie.
Yeah.
She called him like, yo, I'm pregnant, da da da, and he's like, yeah, like, I'm on tour. Like, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not coming back there to marry you. Like, what are you talking about? So she ended up having the kid.
Yeah.
He wasn't, you know what I mean? But she hated him for not
Dropping everything and going.
Dropping everything and going and being in a relationship with somebody who was just good enough to, you know what I mean, have a smash with on tour. You know what I mean? That's not somebody you're prospecting for a wife or something. Like,
No.
So fucking, she had a lot, you know what I mean? She harbored a lot of ill will towards him. So that kid grew up independent of the father.
Yeah.
So, but Evan literally told me, he's like, I fully expect that one of these days I'm gonna get woken up with a gun in my face and it's gonna be him.
Yeah.
And he's like, but I got, you know what I mean? If he's got any questions, I got some answers. And like, I had already started writing what I call the Book of Landon.
Okay.
My son's name's Landon.
Yep.
And for the last 5 years, I've not missed a journal entry every morning to him. Because like, that little shit runs up on me, harboring some ill will about where the fuck have you been?
Yeah.
I'll hand him those books and he'll know that there was never like a day or any time in my life that he wasn't on my mind and in my heart. You know
For sure. And like, if that's how he's dealing with those emotions and coming at you like in those ways, he needs that book. He needs that, right? Because he's obviously already lost and going down this path of like obviously you're gonna be mad and like.
No, and he is, but like, you know what I mean? But I feel like that'll just be out of confusion of not having context around what's happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know how his mom talks about me. I can only hope that, you know what I mean, she's not talking shit.
Yeah.
Because she knows in her heart of hearts that there's no reason to speak ill about me.
For sure.
I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, well, I do know why she's standing on business to this day, and, you know what I mean? Because she's got to live in that lie now. You know what I mean? With her parents, with her new spouse. Like, she has a kid with a new guy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Which was all built on this lie around me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there is no going back. And like, I get that. And like, I'm happy to at least be a place in my life where like, I've got that internal clarity where like, I can almost forgive her. It's like, cause like, even still, like, we were just in family court not too long ago. And like, I had to kind of step away and realize that like, for whatever reason this isn't working, like, I literally crashed out, ended up at my dad's house, living in a fucking trailer, no power, no nothing.
Yeah, I know what it's
like.
like
I was
out there.
literally thinking like, if Carly died in a car accident and they shipped Landon to me, I'd feel fucking sorry for him.
Yeah.
Like, to have to land here with me.
For sure.
And like, reading like the report, like the psychology reports and stuff, like, he's a hockey player, he's got good friends, he's happy, he's healthy, he's good in school, he's a smart kid, like. So like, if he was in some kind of a shitty situation or something, like, I wouldn't be able to give up the pursuit. And it's not that I've given up the pursuit, it's just like,
You wouldn't be able to provide what he needs.
not at that moment.
No.
Like, when it was time to, you know what I mean, really present to the child psychologist and all that stuff, who was gonna bring the case into court and explain, you know what I mean, who we were and what she thought should take place for the child and stuff. I was in the worst place I'd been in so long, and I couldn't even figure out why it was happening. And I could be wrong, but I do feel that it's more divine intervention and direction. Is like, I'm meant to do this right now.
Yeah.
And like, I brought a happy and a healthy son into the world. He's always gonna have me. I'll always be here. But for right now, I think he's in a better place, in a better space, while I occupy this place and space of creating Growth Gang and getting this mission going.
For sure.
So like, but it was hard, but like there was just actually no way. Like, it had been so fucking forced on me, bro, that like, I literally just realized, like, on the day of the court, I was like, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna pull this off.
No. But you want it. You want
I
really
wanted
bad,
to.
Right? That's all you want, right?
All I ever wanted was to be a good dad, man.
Yeah.
Straight up, like.
Yeah. But it's not easy. Like, no matter what, bro. Even if you're there, you know, even if you're in like the relationship still with the woman and everything, and you're there, it's not easy, bro.
No, and I have to, like, from a place of honesty, reflect on that, bro. I was dying on the inside. I was looking, like, everything looked good. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, we had a $1.2 million house in a gated community up in North Whippy.
Yeah.
I had a brand new truck. I was fucking doing the framing contracting. I had a sick contract with Tribute Communities doing those townhouses up above the college.
I was up there for like a week helping you guys readjust the studs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And fucking, you know what I mean? Everything was going really good. Bought her a brand new SUV. Like, when I met her, she's living in White Oaks, which is like, it's housing. She's living in housing, taking a bus, working at the daycare where her kids went every day.
Yeah.
And fucking gave that girl a sick life, man. Brand new SUV. Fucking, I had a brand new truck. The house we lived in, 20-foot ceiling, like, foyer when you walk in, spiral staircase, like, dope house, double car garage, fucking pool in the backyard. Like, it was dope, bro.
Yeah.
And like, but I was fucked. Mm-hmm. I was fucked on. Like, I was sipping lean like crazy. Like, I had already come off the oxys and everything, like in jail, the past story that we talked about at the beginning.
Yeah.
But I was back on lean.
Okay.
Like, heavy too, and like, but hiding it. Mm-hmm. And fucking, and like, so, bro, I was literally like just sipping lean and smoking fucking backwoods, and like barely even in the house. I would work till like 8 o'clock at night, leave at 6 in the morning, come home at 8 o'clock at night, and I'd basically be out in the garage sitting in the truck smoking blunts and shit.
Yeah.
And like,
so you're avoiding what you just built and like what you have, right?
It actually wasn't for me, and I don't want to discourage anybody. Like,
no.
You know what I mean? If that white picket fence and that relationship and the raising the kids and everything is something that really lights your heart up and you know what I mean, is something that you're pursuing, then that is great for you. But I gotta say, for me, it wasn't working. Mm-hmm. Like, it just fucking wasn't, man. Like, bro, there was like, it's hard to even fucking say this, but like, there was literally like 2 different times, because like, I had a fucking gun and shit. Like, still kind of from the streets type shit. Like, I still have my gun in my safe. There was 2 times where I was sitting out in my fucking truck, like, contemplating blowing my fucking head off.
For sure.
And the only reason I didn't fucking do it is like, because I had stepkids. I was like, well, they can't fucking find me. I was like, I don't need her finding me. This isn't her fault.
Yeah.
Like, so I just didn't do it.
It's almost like it's unfair to everybody else, but
yeah, no, like, it felt fair to me, because like, I needed to escape. Mm-hmm. I never felt so out of alignment, and no men around me could understand, because I had acquired everything that they thought they wanted.
Yeah.
They're like, this doesn't make any sense, bro.
No.
Like, you have a sick construction company.
Yep.
Your family's all around you. You got a fucking beautiful girl. You got a kid on the way, 2 great step kids. Like, what the fuck is wrong? But my soul was so out of alignment that until now, like, when I've really found the purpose and the fulfillment from the mission that I'm on now, I just realized that, like, that's not what I was placed on this earth to do.
No, well, and that's the calling, right?
Yeah.
The calling, like, when you have a purpose or you have a mission, that's the calling, and that's why, like, you're there with like everything that you think you want and what everybody else expects from life. Yeah. But you're not doing what you want, like what your real calling is.
I'd never been so out of alignment with who I was.
Yeah.
I had put it, like, you know what I mean? I'm a resourceful motherfucker, and like, I'll put together anything. Like, if we need it, I'll get it. Mm-hmm. So like, you know what I mean? I got an old lady, we need a house. Oh. Now we got a house. We need vehicles, 2 new vehicles. Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, I put it all together, but it was so hollow for me.
For sure.
And like, it's not like she wasn't trying to love me or anything. Like, it was all there. I wasn't.
Yeah.
And I in the moments couldn't figure out why. Like, I just couldn't. I was just like, this doesn't make any sense. And like I actually felt like a bit of a selfish piece of shit.
Well,
because it's like, bro, you've been given everything that every man wants. Like, what's your fucking problem?
Honestly though, like no offense, but you were.
Yeah.
You were 100%, right? Like, and I'm only saying that from experience, right? And like, and I feel those exact feelings when I'm going through the shit that I'm going through. Like, even like right now, you know, like I feel like I'm a piece of shit, right? Because it's like I got everything that I wanted, everything that I sit in a crack house and cry about how I don't have my kids and I
no, and it's funny because like that is something I really want to talk to you about. You know what I mean? Because you got the girl now, you got your kids. You know what I mean? In your
I got
life.
my daughter in my life, you know. My like, 2 sons, they're struggling, but yeah.
But like, so like, I just want to know, like, sorry, I did a lot of talking about me, but you know what I mean? Like, I also realized, like, when I'm doing these interviews, like, because when I watched them, you know what I mean? I watched the one with Aiden, I watched the one, you know what I mean, I did with Bernard. It's like, fuck, like, I got to give the floor to the guys that I'm having come speak a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it's also, it's really just about pulling the true vulnerability and the stories out of both of us.
For sure.
So if you sitting here pulls this side out of me, like, then
it's doing its job, right? And then like, and there's someone on the other side of the camera that's probably sitting there in a room right now with their family, and they're hiding from their family, and they're going, "Holy fuck, were they talking about me, bro?" You know?
No, and that's why I do this shit.
Yeah.
Like, so you can look me in my fucking eyes and be like, "Oh, like I'm not alone. I'm not the only fucking one feeling these feelings or experiencing this and going through these fucking things." Like
100%.
So, circling back to you. What's going on right now, bro? Like, can you get honest about it? Like, why is it that you have everything you felt that you had or that you wanted? And I do believe that to be true for you.
Yeah, it is.
Like, well, what the fuck's missing?
What's missing?
What is still driving you to want to drink? What's still driving you to, you know what I mean, to smoke or sniff? Like,
okay, at the end of the day, I really think it's my ability to cope with the stress and the trauma that I come from, right? So I don't have that real like coping skill, or like maybe even a circle of people that I feel like I could be truly honest with, right? Like,
no, because like having people that you can speak to that aren't in your day-to-day life, like, bro, our women, like, that's what Growth Gang is about, bro. Because like our women provide emotional fucking support to us. If we're 100%. Fortunate, you got a mom, you got a sister, you got a girl, and she, you know what I mean, she helps your heart.
Yeah.
But there's just some shit that we can't crack to our old ladies about.
Well, no.
We're the protectors, we're the providers, and we actually take away from our ability to be that pillar of strength for them when we get too vulnerable. They want to believe that, oh, you can tell me anything, honey. And it's like, if I tell you everything, you will fucking run.
Yep.
And no longer be confident that I'm the pillar of strength that you believe me to be. Whether, you know what I mean? And that's just truth.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? As much as they want us to be completely honest with them, you can't handle the truth. For real.
Yeah.
So like, no, so that's really cool. So like, that's why I'm really happy that you came today, and that, you know what I mean, I hope to move you into, you know what I mean, being like, you've always been, bro, before we even knew what Growth Gang was really gonna be, you were involved. Like, if we go back through the timeline, like, what, I started Growth Gang like 2023 or something, like,
I think so. Yeah, I mean,
something
maybe.
Like that.
Yeah, no, like 2022, I think.
Yeah, I think even the end of 2022.
Yeah,
I've been paying every month to have that community up there because I fucking believe in it.
For sure.
And God has been slowly like course correcting and showing me who it's for.
Yeah.
Through the, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't really finish the story, but like the Tulum experience and, you know what I mean, the vulnerability there. All of these things, going to prison, all of it has all been a catalyst and a segue into what's about to happen. And the magic and the medicine that we're going to be able to provide for fucking men at large here. So, yeah, so like, I definitely agree. And that's, you know what I mean, the whole point of the mission that I'm on is like, we need fucking support systems.
Yeah.
Like, we need other men who can both be weak and strong with us all at the same time.
100%. Someone that's gonna listen, but also be like, okay, that's bullshit. You know, like that's fucking.
Oh, they gotta be able to
bullshit,
call
bro.
you on your shit.
Yeah, and like
That's
a
why,
lot of
like,
times people just listen and like, oh, I'm sorry, or like, oh man, well you got to just get over that or something, right? And you're like
some superficial.
Yo, you're
answer.
like, I just want to smack the shit out of that
Yeah,
person.
it's like, bro, it's like, did I just open up to you to get nothing?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, I don't need lip service. I don't need a fake ear. Like, I just opened my fucking soul up to you. Like, do you got anything for me?
Yeah, and like so I'm gonna circle us back to your question about like what's wrong, like what's going on, right? So it's like the vulnerability or the coping skills that I have them in there. I'm just not using them, and I'm happy with everything that I got. Like my girl, I love her so much.
She loves me. See it. Like I see it. That's why I was confused. Like it's like on the other side of Facebook looking, it's like, fuck, man.
Oh, everything always looks nice on
Travis
Facebook.
has got going on, man.
Yeah,
got
bro.
his kids. You know, he got a dope old lady. They look happy.
It's not all what it's cracked up to be, though, right? Like it's hard. It's a hard. I got my daughter living with me. I got 2 stepsons and a newborn, and we're in a 2-bedroom basement apartment, right? So it's hard too,
stressful,
right?
yeah.
It's stressful, and like it's not even just for me. It's for the kids. I think like, oh man, this kid, bro, he's like, he has to wake up and be quiet because there's another human there, right? That's hard on him, right? And I think about that, and it's like, fuck, bro, it's my fault, you know?
Well, it sucks because as men, like it is, and like you know what I mean, and like the sooner we move into that as men and understand that it is all our fault is the only time that we'll be able to fix it. Like it sucks in the beginning, like it's like, fuck, this is my fault.
For real.
But then there's some power in that. It's like, it's my fault, so I can fix it.
That's it.
There's
it's like
nobody to blame.
It's follow through.
Yeah,
right?
there's nobody to blame. It's like, oh, the government did this. It's like, nah, they're not coming to fucking get you a bigger place for you and your kids.
Fuck no, they don't care.
So, like, you know what I mean? So it's on you, and like, so it is your fault.
Yeah.
But it's also, it brings strength because you can also, as much as it's your fault, you're also now in control of the solution.
Good point. Yeah.
So when it comes to coping and stuff, like bro, do you work out at all?
But not really, no.
Honestly, I think like I gotta admit that has been like that's why Growth Gang for me in the beginning was very personal development centered. It's like, bro, let me teach you the fucking habits that saved my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for the gym, oh man, I'd be sitting on a heat grade out here.
Yeah.
Fucking high.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
For sure.
Because I guess that's a great place, you know what I mean? More solution-based place to get in this conversation is like the gym, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up, because like everybody thinks about the gym in different ways. Like I made a post the other day, like, because people ask me, like, man, how'd you get in such great shape? Like it's dwindled a little bit because I didn't work out for 4 months while I was at my dad's, but like fucking 6 months ago, I was in the best shape I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
Like I had veins on my abs. I was so fucking shredded, like
For sure,
crazy.
yeah. So that was your escape. That was your.
But I ended up that way because that's my new coping mechanism.
Yeah.
If I get in a fucking argument with somebody, I'm stressing about paying rent or doing this or, you know what I mean, something. If I go to the gym and I hit a session, I'm good. And, you know what I mean? And then that experience compounded for me. And now I have that data. You know what I mean? As where like, you know what I mean? Like our defaults can be drinking, smoking dope, doing, you know what I mean? Doing whatever, because they provided a past utility to us that worked.
Yeah.
It's like, listen,
and it's accessible. It's right there.
This is
Boom.
it's an instant gratification and it's an instant escape hatch.
Yeah.
The only problem is it actually amplifies your issues.
100%.
So on the backside of it, things actually end up worse.
Yes.
So yes, you get that temporary escape and that little reprieve and release from that current stress, but it's in no way actually going to fix it. It's actually going to make it worse.
100%.
It's going to amplify it.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, especially like if you're, you know what I mean, you're sitting there stressing about, you know what I mean, the size of your living quarters and, you know what I mean, all the people that you're responsible for that have to live in there and this and that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you getting drunk in front of your old lady is only going to make things 1,000 times worse.
100%, bro. I agree. Yeah, no, I agree with you, right? And
no, and I'm not calling you down.
No, I know.
Like,
I'm
saying, like, I know you know. You know what I mean? I know you know. And, bro, we're you know what I mean? Hindsight's 2020.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we can all sit here from a place of strength of how we should have done something. The moment is a completely different fucking situation.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, completely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
Yeah, I mean, we can all sit here and be like, well, fuck, well, maybe if you did this, or you shouldn't do this, or like, all you can try and do is kind of set your intention of like, well, if I try doing it this way next time, it would probably be a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then when that coping mechanism presents itself as the escape, it's like, I have an alternative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have a choice today.
Yeah, I have an alternative that could provide me this like, cause that's what, how I found the gym was like, I'm like, yo, what it, like, call it utilities, but it's kind of like a fancy fucking way of saying it, is like, what service does your addiction provide to you? And like, for me, it was comfort.
Yeah.
Like in a level, you know what I mean? In a life of such like, cause I've never had a job, nothing, like, you know what I mean? I've always been a hustler or an entrepreneur or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, so always operating from a crazy place of uncertainty, got a lot of trauma,
yeah,
you know what I mean? And stuff from my childhood and things, you know what I mean? Not even necessarily, like, I'm pretty fortunate that, like, not stuff that was actually forced on me by my parents, but I was just so fucking big-headed that I put myself through the most.
Yeah.
Like, the most. But joined, like, got banged into the Bishop 52 Pyrus in Court Lane, Detroit when I was 14. Don't even know how the fuck I got across the bridge, bro. Like, crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, I put myself in some crazy scenarios and traumatic experiences in my life. You know what I mean? A lot of them happened, people had shit happen to them because of weak people around them allowing it to happen. Fuck, I put myself through 99.9% of the shit that ails me.
Yeah.
Like, my traumas, like, I fucking created most of them. I won't lie.
For sure.
But, so, you know what I mean? So it's a coping mechanism and a stress, which I would say that's 90% of why, you know what I mean? Like, the guy who's watching this, you know what I mean? He's either got a plan to go get a six-pack or he's got one in the fridge.
Yeah.
Because, like, almost everybody's got that plan. It's like, well, I go home, you know what I mean, after doing what I can to provide, and then I need an escape somehow.
Yeah.
And, like, as where, like, the family unit used to provide more of, like, an escape, but, like, I think the way that things are with, like, how most, like, fellas' earning potential is now, like, you used to be able to go work your 8 hours, do your job, come home, and your job took care of home. But now there's still so many fucking problems and things to solve at home after you come home from work that the stress just kind of never fucking stops.
Absolutely, and you're already out there doing all day.
All you can. Too. Like, you're coming home at your limit. It's like, I've done everything I can today, and because of what they decided I should be paid for this, it's actually not enough to float the fucking boat.
Yep.
My old lady's still stressed. We don't know how Christmas is happening. We don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's all fucking real. Like, it is. And, like, I hate to, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying this to you, but I will say this to you, that there, you know what I mean? As a man, it is your fault.
Yeah.
And you may need to take a step back and be like, okay, if working 8 hours in construction and completely giving everything I've got inside of me or wherever it is that you work isn't providing the stability and support for your home, might want to take a look around at what other opportunities are available.
Absolutely.
You know what
Absolutely,
I mean?
yeah.
Like, because I think a lot of guys neglect to do that. It's like, I work my ass off, and then they just get all mad at the government and shit.
Yeah, well, it's like
you
hate the boss.
You
know,
you
you
start
hate the
blaming
boss.
things outside of yourself. You can't fucking fix that.
No.
It's just a good way to be angry
Yep.
and cynical about your situation.
100%.
So, like, but yeah, like, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I know you do everything that you can. And fucking, you know what I mean? And every opportunity that ever presents itself to you, you're going to rise to it, especially if it's going to enhance your ability to be that provider and that pillar for that support system for your family.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I put the shades on, man. I'm getting blinded.
So yeah, getting back into it, like you're saying, like it's your fault. It's more like your responsibility, you know. Like, and obviously,
no,
right?
like,
it seems like an obvious statement.
Fault can be, you know what I mean, can be interpreted different. You know what I mean? It can be almost like a blame thing.
Yeah.
As where, no, like, that's my definition of a man, is you are fully responsible and accountable for yourself, everything around you, and everything that you touch.
Absolutely. Yeah, the kingdom or the whatever you want to call it, right? Like your household, you're responsible for that, right?
Yeah, responsible for your house.
Yeah. And but that responsibility can be a lot. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot to bear when you have no outlet, right? Like
no, and like especially when you grew up the way that we did.
Yeah.
Like if you grew up with a strong household and like you've understood what the example of a good give and take relationship between a man and a woman looks like, and you know what I mean, you understand what a man who owns his responsibilities and is a big picture thinker, like, you know what I mean, a lot
or
of us
a career man, you know, like
yeah,
dad,
like a lot of us didn't grow up with that.
No.
So like not only do we have all these responsibilities and all these things that we're trying to figure out for ourselves, but like we've had nobody to fucking look at, like as an example.
100%, yeah.
It's like watch some YouTube videos and shit, but like what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Because that's all staged. Like that's why I really like these long form conversations like this, because you're gonna get more vulnerable, you know what I mean, like real things out of us in conversation here than something that some staged fucking video that I shoot or something.
For sure, like telling you what you want to hear instead
like,
of like getting down to the basics.
Yeah, but even then, like if there isn't a relatability component, if you don't feel like you know that man or he's walked somewhere similar in your shoes, like it's hard to take advice from what that guy says you should do about a certain situation. So like that's why I think that growth gangs can be very beneficial. So like I can tell you that like I'm gonna commit to a meeting schedule.
Okay.
Because like that really hit me the other day. Like when's the next meeting?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm so focused on raising awareness around growth gang that I'm not operating it.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And like obviously we need the people in there and everything for it to be real, but like
no, you only need two.
Even if it was just me and you showing up on a fucking Zoom call, having a meeting or something, you know what I mean, for the first 2 weeks, or maybe dad joins us or whatever.
Yeah.
We just have to commit to a time and start doing it so that when new men come in, it's happening.
For sure.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, there's a meeting scheduled this Thursday at 8 o'clock, or there's a meeting scheduled this Saturday at 10 in the morning, or like, you know what I mean? And they can come to depend on it. Because like, you know what I mean? You can't put the carriage in front of the horse. Like when you're building something, you need to allow it to happen.
Yeah.
And like that can be the trouble with things like this, is like, until it's successful, it may not be everything that people are hoping it to be.
No.
And not delivering all the services that they want it to be. But if we never start and we never commit to holding that meeting and not stopping, you know what I mean, our commitment to that time and date, well, how could it ever expand? How will more people ever come into it? Like,
yeah, they're not going to. There's somebody else. It's just a bunch of fucking rigmarole, a bunch of talk.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of talk. It's like these guys are talking about running a meeting. There isn't even one scheduled. Like,
yeah.
So like I can promise you that like that really hit home for me. I was like, and it shifted my focus. I was like, man, I'm so focused on algorithms, YouTube strategies, and shooting reels and doing this and like, to promote and raise awareness around what we're doing. But it is, you know what I mean, it's also very much a part of it. Like it is something that I do need to focus on. But when you said that, like when's the next meeting, I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, could you imagine if somebody messaged me right now and they're in crisis and they're like, yo, like when's your next meeting, bro? Like I could really use that.
Yeah.
And I don't have a fucking answer for them. It's like, oh man, okay.
You lost your purpose there.
Yeah.
You lost your purpose there.
It's like we've strayed away again somehow. So like I can really say that like I hope that like growth gang can become your alternative coping mechanism, your strength, your support, you know what I mean, like outside of, you know what I mean, your household. Like, you know what I mean, your old lady, you know what I mean, it can be your emotional support. She can be there for her, and it's even easier for her to do that when it's easier for you to do what you need to do. And I think that you know what I mean, this really provides that service. And like I would really suggest, man, like where in Oshawa are you?
I'm like North End basically, like
just join a gym.
Adelaide and Stevenson. Like I'm close to the Y.
You should join a fucking gym.
Yep.
Straight up. Yep. And like I know it can, like that's the problem too, right? Is like for a lot of guys, it's like, I don't know how to fucking do this. It's like I don't know what to wear. I don't know when I should show up. I don't know what I should be hitting, you know what I mean? And like even if people got it a little bit, there's still just that much unknowns and discomfort that it's almost impossible to get yourself in there. And I know that. Yeah. That's why with Growth Gang, like I got my full 8-week workout program completely in there. Okay. All the videos are in there now. Yeah. the explanation, like I do like a full video of me doing the workout and explaining exactly how to do the posture, why you're hitting this workout on this day, this workout on this day, what it all means.
Okay.
So like just in hopes of giving people more confidence. Like even in hindsight, like I might
like
even
knowledge. Like
might even put together a little video on like how to get your first gym fit together or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
you walk in there feeling like, because I always do that for guys. It's like, yo, you want to come to the gym with me? And they're like, fuck, bro. Like, I don't even know what I would wear. It's like, yo, I got you. It's like, I'll even take them, you know what I mean? Spend my last bucks buying them like a sick gym fit or something. Like, or I'll give them, you know what I mean? It's like, I got a fucking pair of shoes, pair of shorts, and a fucking tank, bro. Take this. Like, fucking, I've even given people Apple Watches and everything. It's like, oh, fuck. Here's some headphones.
This is what you got to do, bro.
This is it, bro. This is what's gonna help.
Yeah.
So like honestly, like that was really nice to hear that both like the response. I think the response to all of the triggers of why you're still using. This is the answer
for sure,
and it really makes me feel better that like what I believe to be, you know what I mean, to be the ultimate answer and why I'm pursuing this is because like this is what the guys need.
Yeah.
They need to be able to you know what I mean? Like we're gonna do the in-person meetings too.
Yeah.
Like now that I'm back in the city, you know what I mean? Like I hope to run them right here. There's no reason why we couldn't have 6 chairs right here and have 15 fucking guys sitting here having a meeting.
It doesn't even have to be a circle, man. It could be a group of guys over there talking because they have more to relate on. It could be guys here talking, you know, because we have more relate.
Have you been to like AA or NA?
Oh fuck yeah, bro! I've been like NA, CA, all the A's, right? Like it's just fucking.
It's funny because I haven't, and like I kind of never really put much thought to it. But like this girl who's coming today, man, I hit it off with her in a big way, and like I haven't been able to talk to a girl for a long time. Like I won't lie, like my dick's been talking to some girls, but like I
know what you mean. I
haven't. I've not been like pretty scorned from what happened with my son's mom. Like, holy son, like the idea, you know what I mean, of like opening up and like being, you know what I mean, with
vulnerable with a woman.
It just like the idea of it actually just makes me want to fucking run.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, but it's pretty cool, man. Me and this girl really hit it off. She's big into recovery, bro.
That's good.
And like I showed you the logo with the Phoenix and shit.
Yeah.
So fucking the Phoenix is becoming a big part of my story because like, it's all about like rising from the ashes, like resurrection, rebuilding and shit.
Yeah.
And like I'm a Harry Potter junkies too, so like the Order of the Phoenix, like, you know what I mean? Like it's all been like it's like, oh fuck it.
It's been a symbol that's like come out in your life. More and more.
And now it's like, oh my God, I really see like I'm the fucking Phoenix, bro.
Yeah.
Just like you. Yeah, we're Phoenixes, bro. So like fucking it was a trip. Her fuck, I don't even know if I should say, well, nobody needs to know who she is. But her NA group that she attends, like her home NA group, is called the Rising Phoenix.
Yeah, I know that one.
Fucking tripped me out. I was like, whoa. Like, whenever there's like those synergies and those alignments, it's like, man, that is so cool. Like, I really did not see that coming. Right?
No.
And like, it just goes, like, just really showed me like that I'm on the right path talking to her. And like, bro, like usually like I'm so postured in conversation. Like, you know how you try and play cool and not respond too quick and do shit like that. You know, shorties do it too. I think they do it more, to be honest. But like, bro, we talking. All day texting, like, and actually have common grounds and things to talk about. It's actually got me kind of fucking excited.
That's good. No, that's good. It's always good to have somebody like that, for sure.
I forget why I started talking about it.
I don't know, bro. It's because it's on your mind.
Yeah, no, but there was something. Oh, the NA meetings. Like I've never been to. So she offered to take me to one.
Okay.
She's like, you're starting this. She's like, you've never been to a meeting? And I was like, well, like I've been to the mentorship meetings, which are widely structured after that.
Okay.
Like rather than, you know what I mean? Because that's what you do in an AA meeting, right? You would be like, I'm Travis Ouellette and I'm an alcoholic, or I'm Travis Ouellette and I'm an addict.
Yeah, not even every time. Sometimes you just walk in, sit down, and listen to somebody else tell their story, and then you take whatever you want from it, and then just leave, right?
I'll say so there's no obligation to share.
Absolutely not, bro. No. Sometimes it's like, don't share. Sometimes they'll be like, how long have you had clean, you know? And you're like, oh, fucking like 3 days or whatever. They're like, sit down, shut up, and just listen. You know what I mean? And like, it's kind of demeaning sometimes, but at the same time, I see where it helps because you're getting something from somebody's story. So much like what we're doing here.
No, that's exactly what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, and I think it might actually be good because because she said, and like it felt a little too tactical for me. Like, I wouldn't want to attend a meeting to further, like, even though it's a mission that's way larger than me, like, I wouldn't want to go to NA to try and poach people for Growth Gang. Like, even though I think I would be doing them a disservice by not showing them that there is something beyond that, like a full spectrum brotherhood that men can be a part of.
Well, that is also what the NA group is about as well, right? Is that you get the fellowship, right? So after the meeting, you can hang out, talk to somebody, like say the guy is up there sharing a story and you're like, fuck, I relate to that guy. You find him after the meeting, you talk to him, right? You get the same thing, but I don't know, like maybe there's a difference in demographic. You know what I mean? There's a difference in demographics. So
100%.
So the demographic is hard to understand. It's like they're already in NA, right? They've been there for like a year or two, you know, and they're used to it. Whereas you're just walking in like, I don't even know why I'm here, really, you know, but going to a Growth Gang, I'm like, okay, I know why I'm here. I know who I'm talking to, right? So it's more like you're comfortable to be able to talk, you know?
No, it's interesting. Yeah, see, and like when she pitched me going there, but like even like kind of in reflection real time here, I was like, you're kind of providing a disservice to people by not allowing them to know that there's a more personal development centered and kind of life after addiction centered, you know what I mean, brotherhood that they could be a part of. And it in no way takes away from that. Like if they're in crisis or if they want to go and share at their local meetings or whatever, like, you know what I mean? It's not like if you're in Growth Gang, you can't be a part of NA or AA. So I think that was a little bit of limited thinking for myself around it. But, you know what I mean? But what I was thinking though is like when you said like people get up and talk, it's like, I don't think you could probably find a better place to grab men that would be great to have a podcast conversation with.
Absolutely. Yeah, man, there's people there that have like 20 years clean. But that intrigued me. I was like, you know what? I was like, I probably should go. Because the crazy thing is there's hundreds of meetings in Toronto. Hundreds. Like, bro, there's like something like 70 or 80 meetings going to happen tonight. Oh, for sure.
Like just around here. So like that might be a really great way to go and network with people.
For sure.
And she was trying to explain that to me too. She's like, I think you're looking at it the wrong way. She's like, you're not poaching people away from NA.
No.
Like
you're giving them something else to do. Here's something else.
More. Like not that, you know what I mean, I've got more than NA. Like NA provides a great service to people.
100%.
AA, all of them. You know what I mean? But like I just think it especially for people that have a hard time, like for me, like I've never been to one. Because I have to admit, like I've never until recently ever even like put myself in the category of an addict.
Okay, yeah.
Like I knew I had fucking problems and stuff, but it's like it has never been apparent to me that I should go to an NA meeting.
Yeah.
Like, not that I wouldn't have fucking greatly benefited from going.
For sure.
I can just say, like, as a man in my internal processes, I've never been like, yo, I should fucking check a meeting out. So, like, I know there's a lot of men out there like me who maybe are alienated away from the hard commitment of owning that truth about themselves.
For sure.
To get that medicine. And then I think that having Growth Gang, like Growth Gang isn't just for addiction. It's for, like, bro, like you've been to prison, anything where you kind of bottomed out and have like a trauma bond experience with, you know what I mean, with this brotherhood, that, you know what I mean, we're a support system for that. Like, you didn't have to be an alcoholic, you didn't have to be a drug addict or any of that.
Or like, identify as one.
Because I think that could be the big problem, right? Like, it took a lot of vulnerability for me to realize, like, bro, like, you are an addict. Like, and that's okay.
Well, yeah.
Like, that's okay. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, that literally happened in the last couple months. I'm 37.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, I've been doing drugs since I was fucking 14, 13.
For sure.
And I've never been able to internalize that identity with myself to be able to seek that help. And there's also a lot of guys that I believe are living their life in the middle. Like there's guys that are so fucking addicted to porn and shit that it's ruining their life. But like
100%. Or gambling.
They're not gonna go somewhere and seek help about it though.
No.
Because they're in the middle with it. You know what I mean? Like, and there's people doing, like, they're addicted to a lot of stupid shit, like shitty relationships, all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? They may not be able to put that definite label on them that would get them to feel like they should be in that room. But growth gang is going to be a more encompassing space, and it's just for men. Because I've heard that about, you know what I mean, from guys like that were in NA and AA that they've always got the most out of the all men's groups.
Well, yeah, because the women cloud your judgment, like especially like if you're single and you're there.
You're gonna posture yourself. Like you are,
and you're not gonna say something. You're not gonna be vulnerable.
Yeah, you're not gonna put it all out there. And you know what I mean. You're probably gonna try and gas yourself up a little bit, or you know what I mean, try and be a little bit more suave, or try and act fucking funny, or you know what I mean, class clowny, or whatever your, you know what I mean, whatever your approach is.
Yeah.
If there's women around, that's just, it's primal. That's how we're fucking wired.
For sure.
And that's why I really understood that, like, man, if we can get men in a room somewhere, you will get, not you, like they will get the most out of it.
Yeah.
And like
maybe even do like gym meets, like where you meet up at the gym.
That's,
you know,
like,
so like it's like
you remember that was the original kind of premise for growth.
And I liked that. I was like, yes, because then now I want to go. Now it's like, yo, Donnie's at the gym waiting for me. I got an appointment at 3. I got to go do my growth gang and work out and like be with the boys and just talk. Maybe you don't even want to work out that day. Maybe you just talking.
Maybe just show up and shooting the shit.
Yeah, and like fucking just doing your thing, right? But yeah.
Maybe just hit a treadmill with one of the guys off to the left and have a conversation type shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
man.
Like, no, like so the gym meets, I believe, is going to be something that I definitely integrate back into this. It was more the original, like before the meetings, like, because remember, like, I started growth gang before I ever went to Tulum. I didn't know what a fucking meeting was.
Yeah.
Like, I knew that if you run a community, you know what I mean, doing a weekly Zoom call, or, you know what I mean, in a coaching capacity when I was doing the personal development coaching and stuff like that, that you do Zoom calls and stuff with your clients and shit like that. But I never understood like the power and the magic and the medicine that can come from those meetings.
For sure.
Until, you know what I mean, going to mentorship, which is why I'm actually I'm gonna attend an NA meeting. I'll let her take me because she was pretty stoked, like, yo, fuck, like, because she's in love with that shit.
Oh yeah.
Like she's actually right.
It's their life, right?
Yeah.
Like when they're that deep into NA or AA, it's their life.
It's their life. Yeah. No, and it is very much hers. Like you can tell.
Yeah.
And I love that because like I can honestly tell you, bro, God's been whispering in my ear this whole time, like, because like I felt a little guilty. It's like I can only help men, but we're not the only ones struggling with fucking addiction stuff. Like there's tons of women.
Hell yeah.
Like probably more. Like I don't know if there's more, but like it's pretty equal. You know what I mean? Like so like I felt a little guilty. It's like, and even my mom, she's like, well, like you ever considered like maybe starting like a female growth gang, like da da da. And I was
like you probably shouldn't do that.
Like, but not me. I was like, but I could tell you, like, God's whispered in my ear quite a few times that my future wife will be the one to take up that mantle. And it's pretty cool. Like, not to, you know what I mean, any pressure or anything, but like, yeah, like or that's what this relationship's gonna equate to. You know what I mean? We've never even actually met in person. That's the junkie in me. I'm jumping it.
100%, bro.
I'm all in.
Yeah, no, 100%. You're like, yo, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm all in. But like, we're literally meeting for the first time today, and fucking.
That's soon, isn't it?
Yeah. Fucking. But she knows what I'm doing. Like, there's no pressure about it.
Yeah.
Fucking. So like, I thought that was pretty cool. So like, maybe it's her.
Yeah.
She's literally writing a book called The Rise of the Phoenix, like kind of like about her story and like an integration of like the medicine that she's received from her NA group and stuff. So like that was all really fucking cool.
That's powerful. So she's already has like the same kind of mindset as you, you know? The mindset's there. Like,
yeah, she's on the mission without knowing what the mission was. Like she's on, you know what I mean? She's healing herself. And has, you know what I mean, has come to all of these things in her own way. Yeah. And I think that'll be, you know what I mean, like I'm not going to force no pressure or nothing. I'm just going to get to know her today. But that'll be something that I have a conversation with her about.
100%.
Like, would this be something you feel called to do? And there's even another girl actually, like we haven't talked like that. Like she's just a friend, Kayla. McGraw or whatever. She lives in Osh. Fucking, she's got a big sober story, and like fucking, she's cool as shit, man. Like really cool girl, and like I always kind of thought that about her, cause like she always like makes a lot of posts and like has in her Facebook bio and everything, like if anybody's in crisis or wants any supports or anything, like don't hesitate to message me and shit.
For sure. No, it helps the addict help another addict.
Yeah.
No,
but that's why I was saying to you.
Yeah.
It's like I think that might be. I don't know if I was saying it directly to you. I think I did. Via messages, and I alluded to it in this conversation at some point. That I do believe that we need to turn our traumas into teachings to complete the feedback loop, so that it feels like it's for something.
Okay, yeah.
Like, yes, it's served in us and in growth.
Yeah.
But I think when we take that and we bestow that as a gift on other people, it feels like it was for something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if I can help somebody avoid the pitfalls and the situations that led to my, my demises and my downfalls and stuff like that, it feels like I learned those lessons for a reason. And I don't just have to internalize them like it's like, oh, well, I'm great because I went through this. It's like, nah, like I can genuinely be of service and help individuals now because I survived that.
Yeah. Well, you learned through it. You didn't just survive it. You learned through it.
Yeah, I like to say I didn't go through it. I grow through it. I don't just go through it. I grow through it.
Yeah, for sure.
So fucking. Yeah, like honestly, but that's why I feel so called to this. You know what I mean? Because I genuinely believe that we're stronger together.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That we're better to grow together. And that's why the whole mission with Growth Gang is like, you can save the world one man at a time. Growth Gang's mission is no man left behind. And so like we are gonna wrap this up because like I am gonna honor my time commitment to hanging out with her.
Yeah,
that's coming up here on the rise. I believe that this was a beautiful conversation. I would like to have you back because I every time I watch these podcasts back, like I'm always like, man, gotta give the floor to the people that you're talking to a little bit more.
I feel like I had a voice here.
No, I hope that you don't feel that that it was completely like one-sided and overpowering. Like I do kind of feel that a little bit when I'm watching it, but I think it's also from a place of compassion for me because like I've been in front of the camera with the mic on so many times, and this is your first time.
Yeah,
you did a great job.
Fuck, I'm comfortable as fuck, bro.
Yeah, you did it. I'm happy that I was able to create a safe space where you feel comfortable to come and share. But I would definitely like to have you back for a part 2 so we can get more into the depths of your whys and the shit that you grow through and all of that stuff.
And how my progress is from here moving forward.
Well, because I think it would be a good check-in because just for the camera one more time, you've drank today.
Yep.
Before you came. And it's been 48 hours no blow.
Yep.
Okay. So, when we come back, today's December 11th. So when we come back and we have a part 2, then we can do a little check-in with Travis.
For sure.
And I can only hope that I can make Growth Gang operational to the point where that is the support system that you feel like you're lacking.
Okay, yeah.
Because not support system. I don't even necessarily want to say that because that could take away from what Emily and your children are for you. But just another way to cope.
Yeah.
And added support. That
place to go.
Yeah. A safe place. Somewhere to come that you can put it all on the line. If you need to cry, you need to tell somebody you did something that you're just not really willing to admit to anybody else. We gotta get it off your chest. Like these meetings are that safe space. Obviously this isn't, this is more public. This is, to share with people so that if anybody out there is going through their own shit, that this can be, a new awareness, a paradigm shift, an awakening for them about what might be possible for them.
For sure.
But in the meetings, it's definitely a lot more private, a lot more confidential, where you can really share, the depths of stuff that you've gone through. And like I said, in those mentorship meetings, bro, like I kind of never cried like that before.
Yeah.
And I left them like 100 pounds lighter every time.
Yeah, bro.
Every time.
Yeah, man.
And I'd never found that kind of reprieve in my life prior to that. Like,
so then let's get these meetings going. Then.
There's no substance that's ever provided that to me, ever. So like, you know what I mean? And like even being able to have these conversations, like this was extremely therapeutic for me. Like just even like kind of being able to summarize where I'm at, like with things with my son and how I internalize and feel about that and stuff like that.
For sure.
Like it's all good. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. I really appreciate you coming, brother.
Thanks for having me, eh?
Give me a fuck.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Until next time, let's
grow
together.